daylight, moving softly through the trees. There was coffee on the table, and the mountain in the breeze. My old guitar was waiting by the blanket on the ground, like it knew the morning silence needed just a little sound. I play my morning guitar in the wild, where the world feels open and mild, with the pine trees bending low and the river moving slow. I play my morning guitar in the wild, like a free and barefoot child, with the sun on my face and my heart in a quiet place. There were birds above the meadow, there was smoke beside the fire, there were songs I almost forgot, rising higher and higher. I did not need a city, I did not need a plan, just a road behind the valley and the guitar in my hand. I play my morning guitar in the wild, where the world feels open and mild, with the pine trees bending low and the river moving slow. I play my morning guitar in the wild, like a free and barefoot child, with the sun on my face and my heart in a quiet place. Maybe home is not a doorway, maybe home is morning light, maybe home is where the quiet turns a song into your guide. I play my morning guitar in the wild, where the world feels open and mild, with the pine trees bending low and the river moving slow. I play my morning guitar in the wild, like a free and barefoot child, with the sun on my face and my heart in a quiet place. I found a quiet morning where the river bends below, with a blanket on the hillside and the sunlight moving slow. There was coffee in my old cup, there was dew upon the grass, there were songs inside the silence I had almost let pass. I drank my coffee beneath the pines, with my guitar and the morning light. Nothing to chase and nothing to prove, just a little wild piece to move through. I drink my coffee beneath the pines, the sky turning soft and blue, and my heart coming back to you, coming back to you. There were footprints by the fire, there were clouds above the ridge, there was music in the valley like a voice beneath the bridge. I played until the shadows started dancing on the ground, and every simple little chord felt like home inside the sound. I drink my coffee beneath the pines, with my guitar in the morning light. Nothing to chase and nothing to prove, just a little wild piece to move through. I drink my coffee beneath the pines, where the world feels gentle and kind, with the sky turning soft and blue, and my heart coming back to you, coming back to you. Maybe I was made for mornings, maybe I was made for roads, maybe every song I carry is a place where flowers grow. I keep a little of this hush tucked in my chest like prayer, so when the day comes rolling on, I can take the feeling there. I drink my coffee beneath the pines, with my guitar in the morning light. Nothing to chase and nothing to prove, just a little wild piece to move through. I drink my coffee beneath the pines, where the world feels gentle and kind, with the sky turning soft and blue, and my heart coming back to you, coming back to you. The morning found the meadow with a blanket made of gold, and I walked there with my guitar before the day grew old. There was coffee in the quiet, there were clouds above the trees, there was something in the sunlight that felt like it was speaking to me. Soft sun on the meadow, warm light on my hands. I do not need to know tomorrow, I only need this land. Soft sun on the meadow, my guitar beside my heart. Every little wildflower feels like a brand new start. Brand new start. I heard the creek behind me moving slowly through the stone, like it knew the kind of silence that can make you feel at home. I played a song for no one, and somehow that was enough. Just the wind across the valley in the morning, waking up, waking up. Soft sun on the meadow, warm light on my hands. I do not need to know tomorrow, I only need this land. Soft sun on the meadow, my guitar beside my heart. Every little wildflower feels like a brand new start. Brand new start. tomorrow, I only need this land. Soft sun on the meadow, my guitar beside my heart. Every little wildflower feels like a brand new start. Brand new start. I woke beside the fire with the morning turning blue. There was smoke above the pine trees and the sky was breaking through. My guitar was on the blanket with the dust of yesterday, and the valley held the silence in a soft and golden way. Pine trees and morning smoke, coffee warm and hearts that hope. I do not need a crowded room, I only need this quiet view. Pine trees and morning smoke, gentle songs the wild wind wrote. With my guitar close to me, I feel like I am finally free. Birds above the branches, there were shadows on the ground. There were little signs of sunlight moving slowly all around. I played until the hillside started glowing in the day, and every chord felt simple, like the world had found its way. And the valley held the silence in a soft and golden way. Pine trees and morning smoke, coffee warm and hearts that hope. I do not need a crowded room, I only need this quiet view. Pine trees and morning smoke, gentle songs the wild wind wrote. With my guitar close to me, I feel like I am finally free. In the small things, maybe peace is not so far. Maybe home can be a forest and the beating of a heart. Pine trees and morning smoke, coffee warm and hearts that hope. I do not need a crowded room, I only need this quiet view. Pine trees and morning smoke, gentle songs the wild wind wrote. With my guitar close to me, I feel like I am finally free. I carried my guitar down where the river meets the stones, with the morning still unfolding and the world not fully grown. There was sunlight on the water, there was coffee in my hand. My guitar by the river, my heart beneath the sky. I let the soft wind carry all the things I held inside. My guitar by the river where the wildflowers grow. I do not need to hurry, I can let the morning show. There were mountains in the distance, there were clouds above the trees. There was something in the silence that was kind enough to keep me. I sang a little softly just to hear the valley ring, and the river moved beside me like it knew the words to sing. My guitar by the river, my heart beneath the sky. I let the soft wind carry all the things I held inside. My guitar by the river where the wildflowers grow. I do not need to hurry, I can let the morning show. Maybe every road gets lighter when you stop to breathe it in. Maybe every quiet morning lets the healing begin. My guitar by the river. My guitar by the river, my heart beneath the sky. I let the soft wind carry all the things I held inside. My guitar by the river, where the wildflowers grow. I do not need to hurry, I can let the morning show. The mountains held the morning like a secret made of gold, and I sat there with my coffee while the air was fresh and cold. My guitar leaned on the pine tree with a song inside its strings, and the quiet felt like kindness in the little light of spring. Coffee in the mountain light, soft songs in the morning bright. I have nowhere else to be, the wild is sitting here with me. Coffee in the mountain light, everything feels calm and right. With my guitar and open skies, I can feel my heart rise. There were footsteps in the gravel, there were birds across the blue. There were dreams I had forgotten coming gently back in view. I played them to the hillside, I played them to the trees, and the world became a little song moving softly through the leaves. Coffee in the mountain light, soft songs in the morning bright. I have nowhere else to be, the wild is sitting here with me. Coffee in the mountain light, everything feels calm and right. With my guitar and open skies, I can feel my heart rise. Maybe joy is not a thunder, maybe joy is soft and small. Maybe joy is morning coffee when you needed none at all. Needed none at all. So I let it fill the silence, let it settle in my chest, and the valley held its breath with me like it knew what comes next. Coffee in the mountain light, soft songs in the morning bright. I have nowhere else to be, the wild is sitting here with me. Coffee in the mountain light, everything feels calm and right. With my guitar and open skies, I can feel my heart rise. I found a place beneath the morning where the grass was silver green, with wildflowers beside my guitar and sunlight in between. There was coffee on the blanket, there were birds above the hill, and the world was softly breathing like it finally learned to still. Wildflowers beside my guitar, soft light wherever you are. I let the morning carry me through the fields and through the trees. Wildflowers beside my guitar, a little song beneath the stars. Even when the road feels far, I come home to who we are. I played a tune for the meadow, I played a tune for the sky, and every note went drifting like a cloud just passing by. There were pine trees in the distance, there was warmth upon my skin, and I felt the quiet answer, something changing from within. Wildflowers beside my guitar, soft light wherever you are. I let the morning carry me through the fields and through the trees. Wildflowers beside my guitar, a little song beneath the stars. Even when the road feels far, I come home to who we are. Maybe beauty finds you slowly, maybe peace is never loud, maybe every simple morning is a song beneath a cloud. Wildflowers beside my guitar, soft light wherever you are. I let the morning carry me through the fields and through the trees. Wildflowers beside my guitar, a little song beneath the stars. Even when the road feels far, I come home to who we are. Cabin window open to the color of the dawn, and the trees were gently moving like they knew the night was gone. There was coffee by the bedside, there was wood smoke in the air, and my guitar was waiting like an old familiar prayer. Cabin window morning, soft light on the floor. I do not need much more today than this open wooden door. Cabin window morning, my guitar begins to sing, and every little quiet chord feels like the start of spring. I watch the mist lift slowly from the valley down below, while the fire lost its ember and the creek began to flow. I played a song for daylight, I played a song for home, and the mountains held the melody like they knew I was not alone. Cabin window morning, soft light on the floor. I do not need much more today than this open wooden door. Cabin window morning, my guitar begins to sing, and every little quiet chord feels like the start of spring. Maybe I was chasing things I never had to find. Maybe peace was always waiting in the corners of my mind. Cabin window morning, soft light on the floor. I do not need much more today than this open wooden door. Cabin window morning, my guitar begins to sing, and every little quiet chord feels like the start of spring. I walked out with my coffee where the green hills start to wake. with my guitar across my shoulder. In the morning on the lake, there were shadows on the water, there were birds in gentle flight, and the air was cool and honest in the early silver light. Where the green hills wake, I can let my worries break. Where the green hills wake, I let my worries break. With my guitar and open sky, I feel the day come back to life. Where the green hills wake, every breath is mine to take, and the world feels soft and true, like it saved this place for you. I sat beneath an oak tree with the sun behind the leaves, and I played the kind of music that only quiet mornings need. There were no words from the valley, there was no noise from the road, just a melody inside me finding somewhere else to go. Where the green hills wake, I can let my worries break. Where the green hills wake, I let my worries break. With my guitar and open sky, I feel the day come back to life. Where the green hills wake, every breath is mine to take, and the world feels soft and true, like it saved this place for you. Maybe I was made for open, maybe I was made for slow, maybe every part gets clearer when you let the morning show. Where the green hills wake, I let my worries break. With my guitar and open sky, I feel the day come back to life. Where the green hills wake, every breath is mine to take, and the world feels soft and true, like it saved this place for you. Six strings in the soft light, coffee warming up my hands, morning coming through the branches like a song that understands. I was sitting by the fire with the hills still painted blue, and the quiet felt like something I had always almost knew. Six strings in the soft light, morning on my skin, I can feel the world begin again when the first notes wander in. Six strings in the soft light, wild air in my lungs. I do not need 1,000 words when this little song is sung. There were sparrows near the ashes, there was sunlight on the stone, there was comfort in the silence I had never found at home. So I played a little slower, let the melody unfold like a letter from the forest written tenderly in gold. Six strings in the soft light, morning on my skin, I can feel the world begin again when the first notes wander in. Six strings in the soft light, wild air in my lungs. I do not need 1,000 words when this little song is sung. Maybe every heart needs stillness, maybe every dream needs room, maybe every morning opens like a flower into bloom. Six strings in the soft light, morning on my skin, I can feel the world begin again when the first notes wander in, 6 strings in the soft light, wild air in my lungs. I do not need 1,000 words when this little song is sung. Fire before the sun came through, with my guitar beside me and the sky still turning blue. There was coffee in the kettle, there were pine trees standing tall, and the morning felt like kindness quietly holding it all. A little fire before sunrise, a gentle song before the day. I let the cold night leave me, I let the warm light find its way. A little fire before sunrise, my guitar close to my heart. Sometimes the smallest morning is the place where we restart. I heard the forest waking, one branch and bird at a time, and I sang into the quiet like the quiet could be mine. There were mountains in the distance, there was smoke above the ground, and the whole wide world felt softer when I slowed my breathing down. A little fire before sunrise, a gentle song before the day. I let the cold night leave me, I let the warm light find its way. A little fire before sunrise, my guitar close to my heart. Sometimes the smallest morning is the place where we restart. Maybe I do not need answers, maybe I do not need a sign. Maybe I just need the morning and a little peace of mind. A little fire before sunrise, a gentle song before the day. I let the cold night leave me, I let the warm light find its way. A little fire before sunrise, my guitar close to my heart. Sometimes the smallest morning is the place where we restart. Little smoke above the fire and a quiet kind of peace. I sat beside the hillside with coffee in my hand and listened to the silence like only wild hearts can. Morning dew on my guitar, soft light near and far. I let the world move slowly, I let the day begin. Morning dew on my guitar, the sky feels open where we are. With every gentle melody I find my way back in. There were flowers by the pathway and birds across the blue. There was something in the fresh air that made every dream feel new. played until the valley started glowing in the sun, and every note felt warmer than the place I came from. Morning dew on my guitar, soft light near and far. I let the world move slowly, I let the day begin. Morning dew on my guitar, the sky feels open where we are. With every gentle melody I find my way back in. Maybe every heart gets tired, maybe every soul needs room. Maybe mornings in the wild can teach the quiet how to bloom. I breathe it in, let it stay, wash the restless miles away. Morning dew on my guitar, soft light near and far. I let the world move slowly, I let the day begin. Morning dew on my guitar, the sky feels open where we are. With every gentle melody I find my way back in. I was barefoot by the campfire, with the morning turning gold, and my guitar across my knees in the gentle mountain cold. There was coffee in the quiet, there was smoke among the trees, and the world felt like a whisper moving softly back to me. Barefoot by the campfire, singing to the morning air. I do not need a crowded life when the wild is sitting there. Barefoot by the campfire, with my guitar and open skies, I can feel the simple light waking softly in my eyes. There were stones around the ashes, there were clouds above the hill. There were songs inside the branches that were waiting to be still. I played one for the daylight, I played one for the road, and the forest held the echo like a hand I used to know. Barefoot by the campfire, singing to the morning air. I do not need a crowded life when the wild is sitting there. Barefoot by the campfire, with my guitar and open skies, I can feel the simple light waking softly in my eyes. Maybe peace is not a promise, maybe peace is not a sign. Maybe peace is just a morning that gives your heart some time. Barefoot by the campfire, singing to the morning air. I do not need a crowded life when the wild is sitting there. Barefoot by the campfire, with my guitar and open skies, I can feel the simple light waking softly in my eyes. The meadow keeps a song for me when morning fills the sky. I hear it in the tall grass as the little winds go by. My guitar is old and gentle, but it knows the words by heart. So I play beside the flowers where the quiet mornings start. The meadow keeps a song I have been looking for so long. With coffee warm and sunlight near, everything feels simple here. The meadow keeps a song and I keep softly singing along. With my guitar beneath the blue, the world feels kinda new. There were shadows by the tree line, there were sparrows in the air. There was gold upon the hillside, like a blessing waiting there. I did not need an answer, I did not need a name, just the sound of one soft morning and a little open flame. The meadow keeps a song I have been looking for so long. With coffee warm and sunlight near, everything feels simple here. The meadow keeps a song and I keep softly singing along. With my guitar beneath the blue, the world feels kinda new. Maybe every road gets lighter when you leave your fear behind. Maybe every field is singing to the quiet in your mind. The meadow keeps a song I have been looking for so long. With coffee warm and sunlight near, everything feels simple here. The meadow keeps a song and I keep softly singing along. With my guitar beneath the blue, the world feels kind and new. A coffee cup and wild air, a blanket on the ground, a guitar leaning near me, waiting for a morning sound. The trees were full of silver, the hills were soft and green, and the day came through the branches like the calmest thing I'd seen. Coffee cup and wild air, sunlight moving everywhere. I breathe it in and let it be. This little world is enough for me. Coffee cup and wild air, my guitar and an old wooden chair. Nothing loud and nothing far, just the morning where we are. There was steam above the kettle, there was dew upon my shoes. There were melodies inside me that I did not have to choose. I sang them to the pine trees, I sang them to the stone, and somehow in the silence I did not feel alone. Coffee cup and wild air, sunlight moving everywhere. I breathe it in and let it be. This little world is enough for me. Coffee cup and wild air, my guitar and an old wooden chair. Nothing loud and nothing far, just the morning where we are. Maybe life is softer when you stop and look around. Maybe every heart can heal in a simple little sound. Coffee cup and wild air, sunlight moving everywhere. I breathe it in and let it be. This little world is enough for me. Coffee cup chair, nothing loud and nothing far, just the morning where we are. A coffee cup and wild air, a blanket on the ground, a guitar leaning near me, waiting for a morning sound. The trees were full of silver, the hills were soft and green. Coffee cup and wild air, sunlight moving everywhere. I breathe it in and let it be. This little world is enough for me. Coffee cup and wild air, my guitar and an old wooden chair. Nothing loud and nothing far, just the morning where we are. There was steam above the kettle, there was dew upon my shoes. There were melodies inside me that I did not have to choose. I sang them to the pine trees, I sang them to the stone, and somehow in the silence I did not feel alone. Coffee cup and wild air, sunlight moving everywhere. I breathe it in and let it be. This little world is enough for me. Coffee cup and wild air, my guitar and an old wooden chair. Nothing loud and nothing far, just the morning where we are. Maybe life is softer when you stop and look around. Maybe every heart can heal in a simple little sound. Coffee cup and wild air, sunlight moving everywhere. I breathe it in and let it be. This little world is enough for me. Coffee cup and wild air, my guitar and an old wooden chair. Nothing loud and nothing far, just the morning where we are. Breakfast by the fire while the morning touched the trees, with my guitar on the blanket and the smell of cedar leaves. There was coffee in the kettle, there was sunlight on the ground, and the valley held the silence like a soft familiar sound. Breakfast by the fire, morning rising higher. I can feel the wild world opening my heart again. Breakfast by the fire, my guitar and one desire, to live a little slower and let the day begin. There were blue hills in the distance, there were birds above the pine, there were little golden moments that felt quietly mine. I played a song for daylight, I played a song for peace, and every note went drifting through the branches and the breeze. Breakfast by the fire, morning rising higher. I can feel the wild world opening my heart again. Breakfast by the fire, my guitar and one desire, to live a little slower and let the day begin. mornings in the forest know the language of love. Breakfast by the fire, morning rising higher. I can feel the wild world opening my heart again. Breakfast by the fire, my guitar and one desire, to live a little slower and let the day begin. The Green Valley morning was softer than a dream, with coffee in the open air and sunlight on the stream. I carried my guitar there where the meadow met the sky, and the wind moved through the flowers like a song just passing by. Green Valley morning, gentle light is calling. I can hear the quiet teaching me to breathe. Green Valley morning, every worry falling. With my guitar beside me, I remember how to be. There were sheep along the hillside, there were clouds above the ridge. There was music in the distance like a whisper from a bridge. I sang until the shadows turned to gold beneath the sun, and the world felt like a story that had only just begun. Green Valley morning, gentle light is calling. I can hear the quiet teaching me to breathe. Green Valley morning, every worry falling. With my guitar beside me, I remember how to be. Maybe I was moving too fast, maybe I forgot the view. Maybe every quiet valley brings the heart back true. Green Valley morning, gentle light is calling. I can hear the quiet teaching me to breathe. Green Valley morning, every worry falling. With my guitar beside me, I remember how to be. I found a little song beneath the old pine trees, with coffee cooling slowly in the early mountain breeze. My guitar was softly waiting for the first light of the day. Little song beneath the trees, carry all my heart with ease. Let the morning hold me close where the wild river goes. Little song beneath the trees, move like sunlight through the leaves. With my guitar and open air, I feel peaceful sitting there. There were footsteps in the gravel, there were flowers near the stone. There was comfort in the silence that I never found alone. I played until the daylight filled the valley with its gold. Little song beneath the trees, carry all my heart with ease. Let the morning hold me close where the wild river goes. Little song beneath the trees, move like sunlight through the leaves. With my guitar and open air, I feel peaceful sitting there. Maybe songs are little shelters. Maybe trees can hear them too. Maybe every morning gives us something soft and something new. Little song beneath the trees, carry all my heart with ease. Let the morning hold me close where the wild river goes. Little song beneath the trees, move like sunlight through the leaves. With my guitar and open air, I feel peaceful sitting there. My old guitar and the morning were waiting by the door, with a cup of coffee steaming and sunlight on the floor. I walked out to the garden where the wild grass softly grew, and the whole world felt familiar in a way I almost knew. My old guitar and the morning know the songs I never say. They turn the quiet into gold and carry me away. My old guitar and the morning make the simple moments shine, with the trees around my shoulder and a softer state of mind. There were bees beside the flowers, there were clouds above the hill. There was peace inside the open when the world was standing still. I played a little melody for the branches and the sky, and the morning answered gently with a bird song passing by. My old guitar and the morning know the songs I never say. They turn the quiet into gold and carry me away. My old guitar and the morning make the simple moments shine, with the trees around my shoulder and a softer state of mind. Maybe I do not need more. Maybe this is all I need. A quiet place, a cup of coffee, and a song among the trees. My old guitar and the morning know the songs I never say. They turn the quiet into gold and carry me away. My old guitar and the morning make the simple moments shine, with the trees around my shoulder and a softer state of mind. There was smoke over the meadow and coffee by the flame. My guitar was lying open like it knew me by my name. The morning moved so slowly through the pine trees and the air, and I felt the kind of stillness that can find you anywhere. Smoke over the meadow, soft wind through the trees. I let the wild world hold me, I let it carry me. Smoke over the meadow, morning light and melody, with my guitar beside the fire. I feel simple, I feel free. There were stones around the ashes, there memories of yesterday that I was ready to let pass. I sang into the open where the hills began to glow, and the song became a river, moving quiet, moving slow. Smoke over the meadow, soft wind through the trees. I let the wild world hold me, I let it carry me. Smoke over the meadow, morning light and melody, with my guitar beside the fire. I feel simple, I feel free. Maybe healing comes in silence, maybe morning knows the way, maybe every little fire turns the night into the day. Smoke over the meadow, soft wind through the trees. I let the wild world hold me, I let it carry me. Smoke over the meadow, morning light and melody, with my guitar beside the fire. I feel simple, I feel free. I laid a morning blanket in the grass beside the trees, with coffee in the daylight and my guitar across my knees. The hills were waking slowly, with the clouds above them still, and the world felt soft and open on that quiet little hill. Morning blanket in the grass, let the hurried hours pass. I can hear the wild wind sing through the quiet of everything. Morning blanket in the grass, sunlight, gentle sunlight fast, with my guitar close to me. I feel peaceful, I feel free. There were flowers by the pathway, there were shadows near the stone. There was comfort in the silence, like I never was alone. I played until the morning turned the valley into gold, and every little melody felt like something I could hold. Morning blanket in the grass, let the hurried hours pass. I can hear the wild wind sing through the quiet of everything. Morning blanket in the grass, sunlight, gentle sunlight fast, with my guitar close to me. I feel peaceful, I feel free. Maybe all I ever needed was a little room to breathe. Maybe home is where the sunlight moves so softly through the leaves. Morning blanket in the grass, let the hurried hours pass. I can hear the wild wind sing through the quiet of everything. Morning blanket in the grass, sunlight, gentle sunlight fast, with my guitar close to me. I feel peaceful, I feel free. Quiet coffee in the woods, steam rising through the air, my guitar beside the fire, and and sunlight everywhere. The pine trees stood around me like old friends who understood how a heart can start to soften, and that morning still and good. I let the world slow down today. I let the wild show me the way. Quiet coffee in the woods, morning light and simple good. I let the world slow down today. I let the wild show me the way. Quiet coffee in the woods, my quiet coffee, soft and warm and close to home, even when I sit alone. There were birds above the branches, there was moss beneath my shoes, there were songs inside the silence that I did not have to choose. I sang them to the morning, I sang them to the blue, and the forest kept on listening like the whole world wanted to. I let the world slow down today. I let the wild show me the way. Quiet coffee in the woods, morning light and simple good. I let the world slow down today. I let the wild show me the way. Quiet coffee in the woods, my quiet coffee, soft and warm and close to home, even when I sit alone. Maybe peace is made of small things, maybe joy is made of air, maybe every quiet forest has a little song to share. So I stay a little longer with the smoke and sky and pine. Quiet coffee in the woods, morning light and simple good. I let the world slow down today. I let the wild show me the way. Quiet coffee in the woods, my quiet coffee, soft and warm and close to home, even when I sit alone. The hills are waking softly with the sun behind the trees, and I am sitting with my guitar in the early morning breeze. There is coffee on the blanket, there is gold upon the ground. The hills are waking softly, and so am I today. I let my heart move slowly, I let the shadows fade. The hills are waking softly, my guitar begins to play, and every little note I find feels like morning on the way. There were clouds above the valley, there were flowers near the stream, there were memories getting lighter like the edges of a dream. I played a song for patience, I played a song for light. The hills are waking softly, and so am I today. I let my heart move slowly, I let the shadows fade. The hills are waking softly, my guitar begins to play, and every little note I find feels like morning on the way. Maybe every day starts gently if you let the silence in. Maybe every heart can open begin. The hills are waking softly, and so am I today. I let my heart move slowly, I let the shadows fade. The hills are waking softly, my guitar begins to play, and every little note I find feels like morning on the way. There is a thermos on the wooden porch and a wool coat by the chair. The valley wears a silver veil in the cool and honest air. I hear the old floor creaking as the kettle starts to hum. A sparrow lands beside the rail, like it knows where I am from. Thermos on the wooden porch, steam above the cedar boards. I do not have to run today, I can let the hours unfold. Thermos on the wooden porch, soft notes from a weathered cord. Every breath feels almost new when the hills are dressed in blue. There are boots beside the doorway with dry mud on the seams, and a folded, faded road map full of half-remembered dreams. I write a line in pencil on the back of yesterday, then I sing it to the open fields and let it drift away. Thermos on the wooden porch, steam above the cedar boards. I do not have to run today, I can let the hours unfold. Thermos on the wooden porch, soft notes from a weathered cord. Every breath feels almost new when the hills are dressed in blue. Maybe peace is not arriving, maybe peace is staying near. In the cup between my fingers, in the song that brought me here. Thermos on the wooden porch, steam above the cedar boards. I do not have to run today, I can let the hours unfold. Thermos on the wooden porch, soft notes from a weathered cord. Every breath feels almost new when the hills are dressed in blue. Rain on the canvas roof, a lantern fading low. I wake beneath the gray sky where the fern and foxglove grow. There is a sweater around my shoulders and a song inside my chest. The whole world smells of wet leaves and gives my restless mind some rest. I hum beside the doorway with cold hands wrapped in wool. Rain on the canvas roof, tap tap telling me the truth. Not every day must shine to heal. Some days are soft because they feel. Rain on the canvas roof, moss green shadows moving through. I hold the tune and let it stay until the clouds roll away. There are creek stones dark with with water. There are crows beyond the field. There is beauty in the weather that the bright days never reveal. And the hills look almost painted in 1,000 shades of cool. Maybe I have rushed the seasons. Maybe I have missed the sound of the sky becoming music when the rain comes falling down. I hum beside the doorway with cold hands wrapped in wool. Rain on the canvas roof, tap tap telling me the truth. Not every day must shine to heal. Some days are soft because they feel. Rain on the canvas roof, moss green shadows moving through. I hold the tune and let it stay until the clouds roll away. Maybe I have rushed the seasons. Maybe I have missed the sound of the sky becoming music when the rain comes falling down. But here, beneath this canopy, my quiet heart can bloom. Rain on the canvas roof, tap tap telling me the truth. Not every day must shine to heal. Some days are soft because they feel. Rain on the canvas roof, moss green shadows moving through. I hold the tune and let it stay until the clouds roll away. There is a faded map on the cabin table with circles around old towns and roads I never took. The window stands half open to the sound of waking branches, and I press a little flower inside my notebook. Faded map on the cabin table, tell me where the soft roads go. I have carried too much hurry, now I wanna travel slow. Faded map on the cabin table, lines of brown and rivers blue. Every place I have not been yet feels like it is calling too. There are crumbs beside the plate, there is honey on the spoon. There is a pale road through the orchard, disappearing into noon. I sing without a reason, just to warm the wooden room. And the dust turns in the window light like tiny stars in bloom. Faded map on the cabin table, tell me where the soft roads go. I have carried too much hurry, now I wanna travel slow. Faded map on the cabin table, lines of brown and rivers blue. Every place I have not been yet feels like it is calling too. Maybe I will leave by sundown, maybe I will stay all week. Maybe home is not a fixed place, but the gentleness we seek. Faded map on the cabin table, tell me where the soft roads go. I have carried too much hurry, now I wanna travel slow. Faded map on the cabin table, lines of brown and rivers blue. Every place I have not been yet feels like it is calling to. I button up my old coat and step outside the door. There are ripples near the reeds, there is frost along the rail, and a song moves through my fingers like a small returning trail. Blue shadows on the lake, let the heavy silence break. I can hear my heartbeat clear in the silver atmosphere. Blue shadows on the lake, every breath is mine to take. With the water still and wide, I feel calm enough inside. There are geese above the hillside, there are stones beneath my shoes. There are things I thought I needed, I am learning how to lose. I sit beside the shoreline with my notebook open wide, and the words come very slowly like the turning of the tide. Blue shadows on the lake, let the heavy silence break. I can hear my heartbeat clear in the silver atmosphere. Blue shadows on the lake, every breath is mine to take. With the water still and wide, I feel calm enough inside. Maybe grace is in the stillness. Maybe change can move this slow. Maybe every lake remembers what the rivers used to know. Blue shadows in the water, soft and steady as I breathe. What I lost is not forgotten, it is learning how to leave. Blue shadows on the lake, let the heavy silence break. I can hear my heartbeat clear in the silver atmosphere. Blue shadows on the lake, every breath is mine to take. With the water still and wide, I feel calm enough inside. There are herbs drying by the window, rosemary and thyme, an old cup on the counter, and a song between the lines. The wooden spoon is resting in a bowl of golden grain, and outside on the hillside the grass is wet with rain. Herbs drying by the window, soft green scent in the room. I let the day come slowly, like a flower into bloom. Herbs drying by the window, little leaves of ordinary grace. I find a kind of shelter in this simple place. There is a chair beside the doorway with a scarf across the back, and a postcard from a village at the bottom of my bag. I sing above the kettle, not too loud and not too long, just enough to make the kitchen feel like it belongs. Herbs drying by the window, soft green scent in the room. I let the day come slowly, like a flower is smaller than the stories we were told. Maybe it is steam and silence and a room that smells like home. Herbs drying by the window, soft green scent in the room. I let the day come slowly, like a flower into bloom. Herbs drying by the window, little leaves of ordinary grace. I find a kind of shelter in this simple place. Open windows after rain, the curtains move like sails. A few drops on the glass and fresh tracks on the trail. The room is full of cool air, the table full of crumbs. Open windows after rain, wash the dust from every name. I can start again today in a softer kind of way. Open windows after rain, let the light come back again. There is room inside my chest for a little bit of rest. There are socks beside the wood stove, there is wool across the chair. There is a tiny yellow flower in a bottle on the stair. I leave the door unlocked now for the breeze to wander through, and the song I almost gave up finds a different shade of blue. Open windows after rain, wash the dust from every name. I can start again today in a softer kind of way. Open windows after rain, let the light come back again. There is room inside my chest for a little bit of rest. Maybe storms are not the ending. Maybe clouds know how to leave. Maybe all the world is cleaner when the wet leaves start to breathe. Open windows after rain, wash the dust from every name. I can start again today in a softer kind of way. Open windows after rain, let the light come back again. There is room inside my chest for a little bit of rest. A wool blanket and a song folded softly on the chair. The room still smells of cedar and the cool, unhurried air. There are boots below the doorway, there is dust along the floor. Wool, blanket and a song. I have been running for too long. Now I let the small things stay and carry me through the day. Wool, blanket and a song. Nothing here feels wrong. to breathe. There are boots below the doorway, there is dust along the floor, and the hills outside are glowing like they have been here before. There is honey on the table, there are crumbs beside the plate, and a little line of daylight slipping through the wooden gate. Wool, blanket, and a song. I have been running for too long. Now I let the small things stay and carry me through the day. Wool, blanket, and a song. Nothing here feels wrong in the hush between the trees. I remember how to breathe. Maybe life can be gentle. Maybe time can loosen too. Maybe all I ever needed was a softer point of view. Wool, blanket, and a song. I have been running for too long. Now I let the small things stay and carry me through the day. Wool, blanket, and a song. Nothing here feels wrong in the hush between the trees. I remember how to breathe. Footsteps on the field road, a scarf around my neck. The fences lean like old friends where the golden grasses bend. There is a tin cup in my pocket, there is mud along the lane, and the clouds above the pasture look like they might turn to rain. Footsteps on the field road take me where the soft winds go. I do not need the world to know I am learning to move slow. Footsteps on the field road, footsteps on the field road, past the barns and the willow rows. Every mile beneath my shoes leaves me with a lighter view. There are horses near the hedges, there are swallows cutting wide, and the old gate gives a whisper when I pass the other side. I hum a little melody to the hills behind the wheat, and the whole earth feels steady underneath my tired feet. Footsteps on the field road take me where the soft winds go. I do not need the world to know I am learning to move slow. Footsteps on the field road, past the barns and willow rows. Every mile beneath my shoes leaves me with a lighter view. Maybe freedom is not leaving, maybe freedom is the pace of a heart that stops pretending it must win some endless race. Endless race. Let the pasture teach me gently, let the dusk come open-eyed. I keep one hand on the moment and the long road by my side. Footsteps on the field road take me where the soft winds go. I do not need the world to know I am learning to move slow. Oh, footsteps on the field road, past the barn morning tent is fading into gray. The stars have left the valley and the clouds are on their way. There are socks beside the embers, there is a spoon inside a pan, and a little folded letter resting in my hand. Lantern by the morning tent where the colder hours went. I let the dawn come close to me, I let the dark leave quietly. Lantern by the morning tent, all the night was only lent. Now the day begins again with softer light across the glen. There are fern leaves on the pathway, there is water in the pail, and the trees stand like a choir without ever needing scale. I sing a line for no one, then I smile at the sky. Somehow the smallest campsite makes the whole world feel wide. Lantern by the morning tent where the colder hours went. I let the dawn come close to me, I let the dark leave quietly. Lantern by the morning tent, all the night was only lent. Now the day begins again with softer light across the glen. Maybe night is not an enemy. Maybe fear can lose its name. Maybe every tiny lantern keeps a little living flame. Lantern by the morning tent where the colder hours went. I let the dawn come close to me, I let the dark leave quietly. Lantern by the morning tent, all the night was only lent. Now the day begins again with softer light across the glen. The old chair outside has a crack along the frame, but it holds me every morning like it knows my middle name. There is a basket full of apples, there is linen on the line, and the garden smells of rain clouds and a sweeter kind of time. The old chair outside where the small birds come and hide. I can sit without a plan with the weather in my hands. The old chair outside where the slow hours open wide. I have nothing left to prove, I can let the whole day move. There are leaves below the doorway, there is bread wrapped in a cloth, and a road beyond the orchard disappearing in the soft. I hum a half-remembered chorus to the wooden porch and wall, and the simple world around me feels like more than enough after all. The old chair outside where the small birds come and hide. I can sit without a plan with the weather in my hands. The old chair outside where the slow hours open wide. I have nothing left to prove, I can let the whole day move. Maybe growing is not climbing, maybe healing is not loud. Maybe peace is an old chair and a sky without a crowd. The old chair outside where the small birds come and hide. I can sit without a plan with the weather in my hands. The old chair outside where the slow hours open wide. I have nothing left to prove, I can let the whole day move. feels like home. I do not ask for more, just an open wooden window and bare feet on the floor. There are berries in a blue bowl, there is linen in the breeze. There are pages full of small words I have gathered from the trees. When the wild feels like home, I can stop being alone. Every hill and every stone sings me back to what I know. When the wild feels like home, I no longer need to roam. I can rest beneath the sky and let the old days pass me by. There is a trail behind the cottage, there is moss along the wall. There is a tiny broken teacup holding flowers from the fall. I play the final melody for the places I have been, and the door stays open gently for the light to wander in. When the wild feels like home, I can stop being alone. Every hill and every stone sings me back to what I know. When the wild feels like home, I no longer need to roam. I can rest beneath the sky and let the old days pass me by. Maybe home was never waiting at the end of any road. Maybe home is what grows softer when you let the silence hold. When the wild feels like home, I can stop being alone. Every hill and every stone sings me back to what I know. When the wild feels like home, I no longer need to roam. I can rest beneath the sky and let the old days pass me